Peace and light. If you can hear me and see me well, put a number 9 in the chat. If you can hear me and see me well, put a number 9 in the chat. Oh my goodness. So, okay, I was on mute. Okay, so can you hear me and see me okay? Now? Good to see you, BB. Good to see you. I hope you're doing so well still in Tanzania. That's what I was saying while I was on mute. So I hope you're doing so very well. Um, you said can't something. What are you saying? What were you saying, BB? You said can't something. I don't know what you meant. It says can't J. Um, I can't. I guess you're going to retype what you wrote. So, I'm doing this live just to update you all on how things are going thus far in Portugal. I do have some footage coming up. I hope you enjoyed the live of the Castle of the Moors. I know it wasn't the best, but I really just wanted to share with you all in the moment. So hopefully, you know, I did well enough for you to at least get some good glimpses into how the castle looks. It was a really, really big castle. Um, I'm trying to get the lighting right because I'm always doing my lives like at this time of day because we've just been out during the day, just really, first of all, trying to meet our D7 visa requirements. So one of the requirements is that, we have to have a police, and then um, there's another requirement that you have to have a bank account. So that was the primary reason for the trip, other than just doing some more scouting. So we pretty much are out during the day. And then when I come back, it's like the time that I have to, you know, do the lives. And so it's always just as it's getting dark. And since I'm already chocolate, I mean, I'm just doing the very best that I can with the lighting that's in our room. I did not bring my extra light because there was a weight, of course, requirement that I had to meet, and I did not want to have to pay extra. So, um, if you can still hear me and see me well, please just let me know if the volume is okay. If you can see me okay, please let me know in the chat by putting a number 9. Um, so yes, I do have some footage coming up that I took of some more footage of the castle and just some all around sky views. Portugal is absolutely breathtakingly gorgeous. And thus far, we are really okay. Thank you, BB. And thus far, we are really having a wonderful time here in Portugal. And, I wanted to see if we would like it. And that was also one of the other reasons why we came, because I just, a lot of people go through their D7 process where, and they meet the requirement of finding a home and a sight unseen. My home is very sacred to me, and so I just could not rent a home, or, lease a home, buy a home, whatever it is. I just can't sight unseen. I need to feel the energy all around me, in the environment, in the building, like just all around me before I make a decision to make a particular place my home. And so um, we really love the vibes, overall vibes in Portugal. And it's funny because before we came, I could, read energy even through the screen. And I was telling Josiah, and I just know, like, when we go, we're just really going to love it. I feel that, but let's still go and let's, do what we have to do. And then we can kind of make a decision if we should continue on with the process or not. And so definitely are happy that we're here and continuing the process, because Portugal, the energy here is beautiful. It really, really is beautiful. And yeah, it's just definitely meeting my expectations. Is so much to do. It's aesthetically pleasing. And just like I said, the energy overall, the food is absolutely like delicious, and you really have to watch it because it's really easy to pack on the pounds, because there's like a pastry shop like on every corner, because there's a culture here. They love wine, and beer, and and a pastry, and a cup of cafe, which is coffee. And so every block has like multiple like pastry shops where you can get delicious pastries and a cup of cafe, while you're passing. They also have like these these little places where you can just go and get you a glass of beer and kind of sit down. I don't drink beer, and I rarely drink, so but it's the culture. Definitely love the wine, and so yeah, you can just they have a lot of those places where you sit and get you a good glass of beer, get you a glass of wine. You sit outside, and you're served outside, and you just get to enjoy just your beautiful surroundings, great conversation, excellent food, and beautiful weather. I expected the weather to be cold, but it has been pleasant quite pleasant. It was up in the 90s when we first arrived, but it wasn't like a suffocating 90s. It wasn't humid. Um, it had a beautiful breeze coming through. And the last couple of days, it's just been like that perfect Southern California kind of, weather during their winter and fall months. So just perfect, really perfect weather. It has a good breeze coming through, plenty of sun, beautiful skies. Yeah, lots to do, a lot of things that um, America offers, like the little scooters where you can go. My son and I rode the scooters today, and we had such a great time. It was so much fun. Like, it brought out the child in me, and it was just so good to just experience that energy again. To let go and let loose. They have some beautiful parks, I mean, gorgeous, where you can just go and ride through with the scooter, and you just see everyone out having a wonderful time. um, the streets are clean, especially like in the area of Saldana. Like, that's one of the more upper class areas, and it's just very convenient. You can walk to everywhere you need to go. Beautiful parks are within walking distance. The major mall is within walking distance. You can do your groceries. You can walk and get your groceries. Just anything that you need to do your banking, you can go and do that. They also have a subway station that is built out beautifully, and you can pretty much get to most of your places. Even Centra, you can go out into Centra. um, I believe you can go to even to Porto, but you have to get off and then catch um, like local transportation. So we definitely will be taking a trip to Porto. But Sintra had a really good vibe. I love the style of homes and the architecture in Sintra. Yeah, it was really good vibes, like really, really good vibes. And there's just still so much more to explore. The Silver Coast, and that is honestly like in the countryside, like that's where I want to be, in the country. But since we're just now starting the process, the visa process, I want to make sure that we are in cities so that we can just get to know Portugal, and Lisbon is the best place to do that. And so once we get acclimated and we pretty much know how things work, and what we're doing, where we're going, I definitely want to go to the countryside, but I also wanted to start in the city because of my son. I want him to be able to make friends and lasting relationships with teenagers his age. And so this is the place for him to do that. So I just didn't want to move out to the countryside, and then a lot of the kids are here in the city, although they have children out on that side too. But I just feel like it'll be a lot more easier for him to access children in his age range in the city part. So yeah, I mean, if you guys have any questions while I'm on, please do not hesitate to ask. It's what I'm here for. But I thought I'd just update you on how I'm feeling about Portugal thus far, and I'm feeling so wonderful. Great decision. I already knew it prior to coming, but this is just beautiful confirmation. And it has a lot of our history here. The Moors, our ancestors, dwelled here, they built here. Um, they ruled Spain for nearly 1,000 years. And then they also had their a heavy foot here in Portugal. So it's just beautiful to be here. I want to connect more with that ancestral energy of the Moors. They have such just a profound history, and they, like I said, they played a very integral part in building the most powerful civilizations and advanced civilizations that ever existed. So I'm here to learn more and more about them and their journey, their experience here in Portugal. So let me see. BB, I haven't been there as yet, but I'm hoping to find a permanent place along the ocean. Kenya. We'll see. You haven't been where as of yet, BB, because I think you retracted some of your messages. So where haven't you been as of yet? And you said you want to go to Kenya. I like finding beautiful places to feel relaxed and safe. Yes, absolutely. It's a must. BB, some places you spend 2 years, other places I've spent, 8 months. Yeah, depending upon the vibe. Definitely Kenya. Oh, okay, I haven't been there. Okay, you're saying you haven't been to Kenya yet. And okay, so you're saying, BB, you're saying you're hoping to find a permanent place in Kenya. So you're now ready to move on to Kenya from Tanzania? I want to make sure I understand you correctly. Um, And where in Kenya? Are you wanting to go to Nairobi? Okay. And you're wanting to go to Nairobi. What part of Kenya? That's good. That's like next door. Yeah, and I think they're more developed. So a lot to do and explore in Kenya for sure. Mombasa. Okay. All right. All right. You're doing it. You are doing it. Yeah. Why not? Why not go and explore Kenya to see, what they have to offer? Again, we are supposed to travel throughout this entire planet and explore and experience. And so do not stop doing that as much as you like. So that's wonderful. Let me know how that goes. I really want to hear about it. Um, so yeah, that's pretty much it, you guys. I just wanted to give you, an update on, how we're doing in Portugal. Really love it here. Beautiful energy here. Again, they have the city convenience, but they also have the beautiful countryside that has really, rich soil from what I can see and all of the videos I've pulled up and Google Maps and just all that I could pull up on the landscape. And it's just so many places still to explore here. The food I'm finding is a bit less expensive than the US. As far as the quality of food, I know like the cuisine, again, you can go to their food court and you're getting like semi gourmet food, really. But as far as like the quality, the preservatives and things of that nature and GMO, that's something that I'm going to have to really research, and I'll let you guys know about that situation. But, we're all at the point where we do need to be growing our own food. I mean, that's just it. If you really want to be able to trust what you're putting in your body, it would behoove you to just really just grow your own. So yeah, like I said, just good vibes, really, really good vibes. A lot of things to do in Portugal. And yeah, you won't stand out with a lot of melanated people here. So, you will not stand out at all. So yeah. Um, Right. You are free to explore everything on this planet, regardless of the political views of that country's people. Absolutely. If you don't know, like I said, I always say that I'm a cosmic citizen. So that's just it, and you have to move accordingly. Definitely have to move accordingly. But, this will be up. There aren't too many people on the live. I don't know if my notifications are going out or not. Um, YouTube is, we all know. Okay. I am still working on the website, putting my business one before the vlog, but it will be up. But I will have some videos up of some of the sites that we've seen and just some of the landscapes so you guys can get an idea of, how it looks. But yeah, if you have any questions, I'll be doing, updates in the future about how things are going and our progress with our visa. But if you don't have any other questions, I really just came on to give, this update. So, and I don't see any questions. There's Shady. Would you say, BB? Yes. If you're saying YouTube is shady, they are, and we know that. We know that. And so, it is what it is. Again, I'm building my own platform, and it's important that we do that. All of us, and then there will be some that just won't, because they feel insecure and they feel like, that they people won't follow them. And I just feel like if people really value you and they value your content and they really love and care for you, and consider you, to be important to them and your message and, a gift, then they will follow suit. Um, we don't have to continue to utilize platforms that abuse us and that mistreat us. It really, at a certain point now, it's really our own fault. And I'd be the first to, admit that. Although, when it comes to spiritual messages, like before I closed down my throat chakra, I was told to use whatever platform, that I had available to me. And so I'm always going to hearken, to spirit. And this is where, the people were. But, as it relates to the way I'm moving now and building what I'm building, I definitely will be sharing more in depth, information and experiences on, my personal vlog. So, yeah, but I wanted to just let you guys know how things are going. Um, yeah, so let me see if anybody has any questions. I think I just see one person, and I think it's just you, BB. I see people popping in and popping out, and that's probably our food. Hold on, you guys. Thank you so much for coming now. Thank you. Yes, yes, we're coming now. Okay, okay. So yeah, that's our delivery. So yeah, if you all don't have any more questions, you can always, email me your questions at journeythroughrourcapulon@gmail.com. Please like, share, and comment. Share the content if you really appreciate what I have to offer. It's important that you're sharing my content. It's important that you're liking. It's important that you're commenting. So yeah, I do this for you all. So, that's a way to let me know and to show your appreciation for the work that I put in here. I don't ask, for much. So, all right. So, until next time, you all be good. All right.